without a doubt, the Southern Baptist Church had a huge effect on my sexual understanding. Whether they preached it overtly from the pulpit, or they were silent on certain topics, right? That would tell me a lot as well. Nothing brought it to the forefront more than junior high church choir, of all things. It was the 70s, and it was very rare that you would find music that really spoke to young people at the time. But then a musical came along that changed everything. It was called The Witness, and it was written and performed by a young, emerging set of artists that for the first time they were calling themselves contemporary Christian musicians. It was the birth of a whole new musical genre, if you want to call it that. And any youth group that was going to be a good Christian youth group was going to use this musical to win their friends to the Lord. We had a new youth director who doubled as our choir director. And the part of our youth director, you know, for the movie version of the show, will be played by Steve Carell. Got that? Steve Carell. 40-year-old version, Steve Carell. There it is. And he wanted to push the envelope. He wanted to have for his musical choreography. And you got to realize in our church that was nearly blasphemy, because the Southern Baptist Church has a hard line against dancing. It means that because they're afraid that it would lead to unnecessary sexual temptation. And you got to know in our church, just, you know, if someone sang a special number in the service, just applauding after, that was just, ooh, that's too disruptive. And even to just sing, you know, to clap during a song, you know, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Sing it with me. This little light of mine. There you go. Well, that was just downright raucous. You know the joke as to why Baptists don't have sex standing up? Because it will lead to dancing. So, you need to realize the choreography was hardly dancing. It was more like marching band steps, really. So the girls would be on one side in the middle of a song, and the guys would be on the other. And then the next song, the girls would go down to the front, and the guys would be in the back. Very basic. But for one song, the director was going to have us guys move down to the front in the middle of the song. I know, it was so exciting, and we were just so, it was very, it was, oh, I didn't know what to think. So the music started, and the singing started, and it got to our part, and we marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps down to the front. And then everything stopped. Director stopped the music, director stopped singing, and he said, Steve Carell. Okay, people, we're going to do that again, but this time, could we have a little less swish? And I thought, swish, swish, what does he mean? And about that time, I realized everyone in the room is looking at me, and I don't even know what I did. And now, we're getting back in line, and the music is starting, and the singing is going, and I'm starting to panic, because I don't even know what I did, and we get to that part, and I just kind of go down like a robot, just so I'm sure that I don't repeat what I did before. You know, I can look back on that now, and laugh about it, after years of therapy. But at the time, I felt great shame. Something I had done, completely unconscious, was very inappropriate in this church. And it began to kind of undermine my sense of confidence in this place, my sense of safety in this place. Who knew when the next time I would do something or say something completely naturally, and it would be very inappropriate in this church, I might face rejection or condemnation